What is going on, everybody? How are you doing? And welcome back today to the latest episode of the original Road to Glory on FIFA 17. And today we've got a lot to cramming. We've got the first 5 games of our weekend league from this weekend. We've got our weekly packs from Thursday, because they're now released on Thursday. It used to be Wednesday, but they changed it this week. And they've also got a lot of progress in some of the SBCs that we're trying to do at the moment on this series. So if you do enjoy this video, I know it's going to be a bit of a mixture, but make sure even to leave a massive thumbs up on it. Always hugely appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new to the channel, click that subscribe button down below. Become a part of the Nidge Nation. I also apologise, there's no green screen on today's video. There's just so much to fit in, and there's going to be so much switching around. I didn't really think it was completely necessary. So we're going to kick things off with the weekly reward packs, and then when you come back, I'll show you the tin that we built for the weekend league and some of the SBC progress. So lads, here we are at the weekly reward section of today's Road to Glory episode, and our look on this account has been dire. I think we've got gold or above in sort of 5 or 6 weekends now, and we've not really got anyone notable other than Yano Black, which is by far our best bowler. I mean, if there is ever a week that we could do with our luck changing, this is the week, because we've got the team of the week, which is absolutely incredible. Gabriel Jesus, Hazard, Dries Mertens, 80-83rd in form, Lukaku. We've got the ones to watches impacts. I think we've still got some man of the matches. I could be wrong about the man of the matches, but even so, there's all the one to watches. We've got an incredible team of the week. We really could do with the luck turning. And one thing I want to mention, I said in the last episode of this that I wanted to make it a goal to get gold monthly. I also now, there's 2 goals for this month, work towards getting gold monthly, which hopefully we should be able to do quite comfortably. But I'd also like to get that Sbc Suarez that came out a couple of days ago. I think his price is going to come down over the next week or two. It might come into our price range, and hopefully if we can just keep on plucking away, and eventually we'll be able to unlock him. So we could do some La Liga players as well in these packs to put towards that. But I mean, we're up to 137k now. We've got 2 packs in the store. Please, 3 packs in the store. Sorry, what am I saying? We've got a rare gold pack and 2 rare mega packs. So we're going to go for the rare gold pack first. Please just give us something good for the first time on this series. It's small flares again. It's a Cam. It's Schalke. It's going to be it's Maya. That card looks new to me. I don't know why. Just looks a bit different. All grades haven't come out, have they? No, they kind of don't. I think I just don't pack him very often, clearly. We've got a couple of squad finishes, which is nice. A conversion from right wing to right mid. First pack, nothing to write home about whatsoever. Pack number 2. We've got 2 of these rare mega packs. Please give us something. Big flare, please. Oh my god, it's small flares again. It's going to be Shinji Kagura. I think we packed him last week as well. 83 rated. Dear me, but at least there'll be some La Liga players in there that we can use. We do get Thiago, which is useful. Kirby, it's just absolutely dire on this account. We get Hogan, I think he's a recent transfer to Villa. We get 3 squad fitnesses, some position changes. Again, we need something bigger at this last pack, please. Final pack, please just be not a small flare, please. Oh my god, the luck. The luck is just not with this account whatsoever, is it? 83 rated Brahimi. Again, another week goes by where we get gold, put in 40 games, and we don't get the reward. We get Nazu, which is handy for the challenges, to be fair. We've got Jagielka. He might be going for a bit because of the Rio Ferdinand challenge, so that's handy. I'll sort all this out after. We do actually get a couple of... in fact, no, we don't. I was thinking Christian Teo was La Liga. It's not easy, so that sucks. Not many great players that are of any use to us whatsoever there at all. So once again, lads, as you've just seen, the weekly rewards were very, very disappointing. I don't know what it is on this account. We just do not seem to get the pack luck. I mean, my mates were packing in forms. One got Inform Quadrado. Someone got Mo Salah in a different pack, but still in the same kind of stuff that I've been doing. And I just don't know what it is. This account just seems to be absolutely cursed. Hopefully we can change that this week. But you can see on screen now, this is the tin that we've been using for the weekend league. I've actually recently put in company in place of Rio Ferdinand. You've only seen the first 5 games, but I've actually played 30 so far. So I'm not going to reveal just how we've done yet, but leave your comments down below if you want to make a prediction. You'll see that in the next episode. But yeah, I was playing Ferdinand. His contracts have run out, so company's coming, who we actually packed doing one of the Suarez teams, which is really, really nice. We also packed this untradeable informed Bertrand Traore from doing the Suarez things, because I took some of the non-rares that we had that were useless, put them into a 2-player pack. and that's how we got Traore. So some couple of really nice pulls there. But the team itself, we've got Martial up front, who you already knew about. We're partnering him up with Musa. Again, we've used him a lot, absolutely OP. So I'm not going to show you the records because it might give away an indication of how well or not well that we're doing so far this weekend. Eriksen is untradeable, another one we got from a 2-player pack from some of the useless non-rares that we got. We got Dembele on the left, Fernandinho in the centre, and the untradeable Sbc Chan on the right. Aspi left back, Company and Smalling in the centre, with Coleman, who I've been very impressed with at right back, and then we've got Laurie in between the six. Like I said, we've got Traore on the bench, Pjanic is also untradeable, Shaqiri is untradeable, we've got the untradeable Ibora, Batshuayi and Firmino, who we're rotating in with Martial, Firmino, and Martial, Musa and Eriksen. Those 5 are all sort of interchangeable really, but that is the team that we've been using. I will now show you as well the progress that we've been making on the Suarez SBC. Now obviously it's a very expensive one to do, but I do feel like if we work at this over the next 3-4 weeks we will be able to get there. You can see we've already done 12 out of the 20 teams, but obviously the most expensive ones are Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid, who I've not touched yet. We've done Bilbao, we've done Leganes, we've done Celta Vigo, we've done Granada, Malaga, Betis Espanyol, we've done Sociedad, Eibar, I think that's how you say that, Sevilla, Valencia and Villarreal. They're the ones we've done. Hopefully with the coins that we get from this weekend's Weekend League next Thursday, we can get a few players in, hopefully pack a few Spanish players that can help towards that. But we've got 8k, I might be able to get another one done with the coins that we've earned from the Weekend League so far. But yeah, making good progress on that, and hopefully, like I say, within maybe 3 or 4 weeks, depending on pat luck, we will be able to get that finished. So we're now going to start looking at the first 5 games that we played from this weekend's Weekend League. This was all done on Friday. We'd like to say I played 30 games so far, and I can say, without giving too much away, that we're doing quite well. Being this other team we've got, I don't think is anything exceptional. It's a nice team, don't get me wrong, but you come across a lot better. We are definitely holding our own this week, and we are potentially on course to get our best ever finish. But there's still a long way to go, and that could all completely go out the window. But the first 5 games that we play, I often say this, I really tend to struggle. I don't know what it is. I tend to struggle to get the ball rolling with the Weekend League. Some people say that they start off really well and then get worse. I'm completely the opposite. I feel like it takes me a little bit of time to get into the rhythm, and then once I've hit that rhythm, that's when I tend to do my best. But I've got a few games left to play on Sunday, and I'm really excited to potentially get our best ever finish, and that would mean better packs, better coins, and just a lot more good things for this series. But the main thing motivating me right now in this Weekend League is to get the coins, to get that Sbc Suarez, because if we could get that Suarez into the club, it would be absolutely incredible. I know that when it first launched, the SBC, it was going for around 500k, I think it's there going for about 550, 600. We got more than half of it done. We've spent about 100k in it so far, so hopefully, as I've already mentioned, it's Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid are the expensive ones. So if we could get someone like a Busquets, someone like that in our weekly rewards next week, that would be ideal. However, it's still going to cost a lot of money, particularly I think the Atletico one, where there's a few ways around it. Some people say you need Griezmann, some people say to use the informed Gamero, there's the informed Torres from this way that you could potentially use in there as well. If you know what you think is the cheapest way to do that Atletico Madrid one, then let me know in the comment section down below. I'm sure I've been doing a bit of research before it anyway, but it would be interesting to know if you're aware if you can use the Torres and get away with not using the Griezmann. I know that there was the informed one from, or the SBC one from potentially, but I think you just can't get him. I think he's an SBC unfortunately, so that might mean that we do have to trade in a Griezmann for it, but I think that would be worth it. But the other thing to talk about is there's the Dele Alli SBC that's currently costing around 50 to 100k. It does seem pretty reasonable, but I don't think we're going to do it purely because we're aiming for that Suarez so much. And secondly, there is the All Premier League requirements for next weekend's Weekend League, I believe. And then the week after that is going to be Bundesliga or La Liga. So I think what we're probably going to end up doing is using the Premier League next weekend, obviously. Then as soon as that's finished, we're going to sell all those players on and then build a Bundesliga team, because the La Liga teams might still be a little bit more expensive from the Suarez SBC. I'm not quite sure. We might end up doing a hybrid. I would like to get La Liga involved in some way, purely because we've already got that Informa Bora that I'd like to use again. So we're probably going to end up selling the Prem team next weekend once that's finished, and then moving on to a La Liga Bundesliga hybrid potentially. But that is when the team is going to be changing next. I'm going to be sticking with this team as it is for now, purely because it's performing so well. But I'd like to know how you're getting on in the Weekend League as well. This always intrigues me when I look at Twitter when the Weekend League's going on. Do you all go through the same thing as I do, and what other people seem to say, other YouTubers on Twitter, where you go through a really good patch and then you go through a horrendous patch? Because that's what's happened to me this weekend. I actually went on a very good start. We ended up getting, I think I put it on Twitter, 11 games in, we'd won 8 or 9, which is a fantastic start. But then, of my next 10 games, I think I only won 2 or 3. So from going from a very incredible start, it ended up being a very average. I mean, it was an okay weekend at that point, but it was very average. But then, thankfully, like I say, we did manage to pick things up again, and you'll see exactly how we're getting on in the next episode when we're getting our rewards. But I'm rambling on a bit now. I don't think there's too much more I wanted to talk about in today's Road to Glory. Hopefully, like I said, we can get the Suarez Sbc done over the next few weeks. That's going to be a target, and keep on progressing in the divisions as well, which is obviously what we're focusing on in the week when we haven't got the weekend league to be playing. But the 5 games that you've seen in the background, we once again did our trademark start of getting 3 wins out of the first 5, which I think out of the 5 times we've done the weekend league, we've got 3 out of 5 in maybe 3 of them. We obviously seem to get 2 wins out of 5 or 3 wins out of 5. It's very, very rare that I'll get like a flawless start or anything like that. I do seem to, like I say, take a while to get into the rhythm when playing the weekend league. But that is going to be rounding up today's episode. Like I said at the very start, be sure to leave a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it. That would be hugely, hugely appreciated. Leave a big thumbs up on the video. Have I just said that? Am I saying that twice? I think I'm actually hungry. I need to get my dinner, man. I need to get my dinner. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Click that button down below, and I will speak to you all in the next video, which is probably going to be, it could potentially be Monday because I'm doing all the weekend league tomorrow, but if not, I will try and get a player review of some sort out for you all tomorrow. So I look forward to speaking to you all in the next video, lads. Enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like.